What's going on, guys? Dave here from Blackout, coming at you with another quick little tip on how to make your music sound better and overall just helping you get to where you want to be in your musical career. Today, we're going to go over something that drove me nuts for a long time when I first started out. And I'm going to be talking about the CPU load time and the CPU usage in FL Studio. So if you're an FL Studio user, sit back, relax, buckle up, because we're about to cover this and hopefully help you guys, figure out a setting that's going to work for you to avoid this. So some of you might be asking, what is the CPU load time? What is he talking about? Well, if you have bigger projects, and a lot of you, go through this, you start to see these numbers jump, and this is just overall, how much of your computer is being used by your program here. And right away, right off the bat, I'd like to start by saying that I recommend, you just have a computer that's good. A lot of people won't tell you that, but just have a good computer that you can work with. And this one is not even this one desktop that I'm using currently. It's it's an i5 with 4 gigabytes of RAM here, but I would recommend something even better than this. This one's a bit old, but nevertheless, I'll be able to show you guys how to decrease this load time, especially if you have big projects, which I'm sure a lot of you have gone through, and you're just trying to get the playback to happen, and it's lagging, it's clipping, it's not sounding good, and you just want to fix that. So here's a little tip. First things first, make sure your audio settings are in an ACO. You have to select your device, and it's got to be in an ACO device. All your audio interfaces will be in here as well. I'm using the Scarlett 2i4, and it's honestly it's one of my favorite audio interfaces for the price. But whatever you're using will show up here, and make sure you're using that ACO device. This is going to help tremendously with getting your the proper buffering, the proper the sample rate, and everything's just kind of they have it preset in here that's a lot cleaner and easier to use. Now, even with this, sometimes, like I said, you're building you're making your song and everything's going great, and it might start looking like this or even more, but and it just doesn't play back. It's starting to, clip up here, and I'll show you an example with this song. So as you can see with this, I'm using the ACO device for FL Studio, so I can use OBS. But overall, this is, it's jumping up to about 30, and you can kind of see, with a lot more elements and whatnot, this can get a little tricky, especially when you're trying to, have a song that has a ton of stuff in it. One thing that you can do, and this is what I learned, is if you go here, this PPQ setting basically changes the way that your sample rate is being read, and it's the best way to describe it is, FL Studio is gonna skim, the projects, the samples. It's not gonna change the quality of the playback of your audio, which is nice. So it's gonna be skimming it, and it's gonna be basically kind of saving data, rather than reading it out whole. And I'll show you here what I mean by that. So if we go down to 24. Immediately you can see that it just shrunk everything here, but if we dive in, same spot. You'll immediately see the numbers, we lost about 5, it jumped from before it was at about 25 to about, 20, and, that might not look like a whole lot, but let me tell you something. When you're building a song, or you're making your song, or whatever, and your audio is, it's just wrecking your CPU, every little bit helps. So, I wanted to share that with you guys, test it out. It's something that I've used. It's helped me a lot, in a lot of my projects. And then, obviously everything else, like I said, make sure you have a computer that's, ready to be used for, music production, especially if you're taking it seriously. Make sure you're using your ACO device, and then, check out that setting in the in the project area here where you can change the PPQ. And like I said, if you drop that number down, check it out. Let me know if it works for you guys. I'd be curious in the comments below what you guys think about the best method is for getting your CPU load time to drop. And then, yeah, like, share, subscribe, check out my other videos. I'm going to be doing these once a week, getting more content out there. So stay tuned for those. I'll be doing some reviews on some packs and little things to help you guys out. Get your music to a better place, and hopefully go on the same journey that I'm going on as a young and striving producer here too. So till next time, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.